Hey everyone, it's Miss Billings. Today I'm going to show you how to regroup when you're subtracting. Sometimes that's a really hard thing to do, especially when there's a 0 on the top number. But have you ever heard your parents say, "That's not the way we did it when I was in school"? Well, that's probably true. However, mathematicians have come up with great strategies on how to teach and how to learn these math problems. So just come along with me and I'm going to show you a new strategy on how to do your math problems when you need to regroup. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at our number right here. Our number is 302 minus 147. Well, I know that I can take 147 from 302 because it's a smaller number. However, I see a problem right here. The 7, I can't take 7 away from 2 if I only have 2 pieces. I can't give you 7. So let's figure out a way to help Mr. 2 at the top so that he can give away 7 pieces. Here we go. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to write out my number. And I'm going to do it in expanded form. So my number is 302. So I'm going to write 300 plus 0 in the tens place plus 2 in the ones place. And then I'm going to subtract, but I'm going to put my subtraction sign in a different color so I can make sure that I remember that's what I'm doing. Then I'm going to subtract 147. Now, I'm a little confused here because I've got lots of different operation signs. I see plus signs, I see minus signs. So what I'm going to do to make it a little bit easier is I'm going to erase my expanded form plus signs, and I'm just going to draw some bars between them. It still shows the different place value, but it's a little easier to look at. So now what I'm going to do is I've already pulled apart my base 10 blocks. I know that I have 300 in the hundreds place, so I'm going to pull over 300 blocks, and I have 2 ones blocks. In the ones place, I have 2. Now, we always start from right to left. So I have to look over here. I have 7 in the bottom, and I can't take that from 2. I always say to my class, if I only have 2 cookies, can I give you 7 cookies? No, I can't. So what I need to do is I need to go over to my next door neighbor and see if he has any that I can regroup from. Well, looky here. Oh no, he has 0. He can't give me any because there's none there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go all the way over to the hundreds place, and I'm going to regroup from him. And I'm going to say, "Hey, Mr. 300, can I borrow 100? And he's going to say, "Sure, no problem." So I'm going to bring over 100 to this section, to my tens place. And now I don't have 0. I don't have 0 anymore. I have 100. So now that I have 100 pieces in the tens place, I can regroup and give Mr. 2 10 whole pieces. So what I want to do is I'm going to make this a little bit bigger so that you can see the actual pieces. This is divided up into 10 sections of 10, which equals 100. So I'm going to give Mr. 2 one whole section of this group, which means I can take my tens block over here and I can add it to the ones place. Now, if I count what I have left over in the tens place, I no longer have 100. Now I have 90. Because I had 100 pieces, I gave 10 of them away, and now I have 90 pieces. And if I look in the ones place, I don't have 2 anymore. I have 10 plus 2, which gives me 12. Now, I have to go back over to my hundreds place because I've got to make this number correct. I don't have 300 pieces anymore. I only have 200 pieces. Now I can subtract. I know that if I have 12 pieces, I can give 7 pieces away, and I'm going to be left with 5. If I have 90 pieces, I know I can give 40 pieces away, and I'm going to be left with 50. And if I have 200 pieces, I can give 100 pieces away, and I'm going to be left with 100. Now, if I put all of these numbers back together into the standard number, I'm going to have the number 155. So, the answer to 302 minus 147 is 155. I hope you were able to see how we can subtract and regroup by using expanded form and base 10 blocks. Hope you have a great day.